Hey, what's up? This is Jason Drone. Welcome to today's Get Shit Done Daily. We are going to be talking about content marketing funnels today, which is pretty exciting. If you like in creating content, writing content, all of that fun stuff. My weekend was largely consumed by content because I was trying to figure out what the hell to do with let's see, ended up being 5 hours worth of video material from these live streams, and then more and more all the time now. So like, do I put them as blog posts? So what I figured was, why not just do a content marketing funnel video and kind of detail how I am doing this thing, leveraging the content that we're creating now so that we're able to get traffic for it into the future. So that is the topic of today's presentation: content marketing funnels and how to use content marketing to turn traffic into customers, clients, and all of that other fun stuff. So if you have any questions at all, so first of all, if you have any questions, make sure that you are on our Facebook page. I know this is streaming to the profile too, but let me just grab the link here. So, all right. So this is the page where you can go stream this thing and then, ask questions. So we have right there. So on the page, you should be getting the link if you are anywhere else other than the page, but whatever. So facebook.com/done for you. The material that we're kind of going to be covering on today's presentation, you can go ahead and grab the checklist here. So this is called the GSD growth plan. It is a weekly checklist that details details organic traffic and then also some paid traffic strategies so that you can start to dial in your content marketing without necessarily it feeling like content marketing, really. And then you're able to turn it into free traffic through the search engines. So that is a beautiful, beautiful thing. All right. So it's called the GSD growth plan. And here is the page. So basically, it's just an opt-in box. Go ahead, hit the download now button, fill in your email address, and then you're going to end up getting a PDF that looks like this. So this is called GSD Weekly. It's a weekly. This is kind of the so this has been up for a while, and this was kind of the antithesis of the idea of these GSD dailies was So I started putting together these checklists for clients to use in doing their stuff. So this particular one was weekly content plus email plus a paid ad checklist. So what should you be doing on a weekly basis to add organic content, to add content, do the content marketing for your business so that not only are you attracting customers right now, but you're attracting customers for the next weeks and months and even years, so that you don't ever have a slowdown again. Realistically, we, like, even at Done For You, we rank for thousands of keyword phrases. Hundreds of them are on the, in the top first page of Google. So, really, really high level keyword phrases. And, sure, there are ebbs and flows. I mean, sometimes it is, sometimes we have good months and sometimes we have down months and sometimes we get a spike of traffic and then not so much. But at the end of the day, we can turn off all advertising and we still get lead flow. We still get volume. We still get visitors. We still get people who are coming in. And it's all because of the content that is there. So, there are over 400 blog posts. And I wrote some of it, not all of it. We outsourced a lot of it, but at the end of the day, these live streams, yes, I mean, we're able to train people that we don't necessarily know. I'm able to give some tactics and some strategies and to help guide, you and others through this digital landscape. so that you can sell your product and sell your content and all that other stuff. Basically make the transition from a physical location to a digital location, but at the same time we're able to transcribe that content, which leverages it now into the future. So not only are these videos training videos that we can throw up on the blog post, but I also turn it into a podcast Saturday. So there is a GSD Daily podcast, which is being approved in iTunes now. All of the blog posts or all of the live streams have gotten transcribed. So all of those are going to be added as blog posts, as podcasts. And literally this 30-minute session is going to turn into 4,500 words. So 10 sessions is enough for a book. Like, it's mind-blowing to think about. But when you're able to leverage content that way, then it makes the rest of the process a whole lot easier. And really, I have 30 minutes a day into it. And then I have some, time in going through the transcription and posting the videos. And for me, getting the workflow down is the biggest issue, the biggest thing, because once I get the workflow down, then I'm able to, I'm able to optimize the workflow and then start posting stuff. So we're just going to jump right into it. Now, first thing I want to go through is just kind of this checklist. So we're going to kick over into this. And basically, what we want to do, or what you want to do, is expand your reach through content. So it allows you to attract prospects into your world, into your wheelhouse, into your space, your website, without necessarily needing to spend a lot of money. So if you start with live streams, then live streams like this, or even videos that you upload to social platforms, you're able to engage the people who you already know with your existing network. And then those people may share it to other people. So you're able to kind of start catapulting and growing your network a little bit on social, it doesn't cost anything. So if you're able to spread your message and teach and train and do the things you're passionate about, then you're able to start to tap into people outside of your existing network right now. So that's the beauty of live streams. Now, that content has incredible value, not just in the format that it's recorded in, because right now we're streaming to 4 groups, 1 YouTube channel, 2 groups, 1 page, 1 profile, which is mine, and then 1 YouTube channel. So we're able to leverage those 5 different places, and everybody's streaming and everybody's receiving the same content. Then, and ideally those live streams, you should do 3 a week. Ideally 5 is a little much. I mean, 5 is kind of hardcore. Like even this morning, it hit 10 o'clock and I was like, oh geez, okay, so time to go. You know what I mean? So, but I would definitely do 3 a week. And if 3 is a little much for you, just do 2, but you need to do a couple. And I was actually reading a news article the other day by a big YouTuber, and he said that his secret was doing it at the same time, so the consistency was key. Consistency, showing up every day, or every, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 11 a.m. or 3 p.m., whatever, was the key to him unlocking his, subscribers. And he's made as much as $170,000 in ads on 1 video. That video was how to drive a Tesla for $86 a month or something. It was a financial plan, or like a financial management kind of YouTuber. So consistency apparently is key, and I've even seen that since we started doing it at 10 o'clock, every Monday, Wednesday, or every, 5 times a week, then people are showing up at 10 o'clock to watch these things in one of the channels or on YouTube or whatever. So being consistent is crucial. Now, each of these videos needs to be transcribed for you to kind of unlock the words that you're saying, because Google, it does pick up audio. So it does rank your content based on the audio that you or the words that you use, that it transcribes out of your audio. but you want to make sure that everything is transcribed as well. So otter.ai is a really great free transcription software, OTTER.ai. So I actually just learned of this one not too long ago from Ryan Nadell's book. I didn't know about this place, but it is pretty solid. It's machine-based transcription. So a computer is the thing that is actually doing the transcribing. So the ums and the uhs and the breaks and all that other stuff actually plays out. Now let's see. As soon as I say something, then I just repeat it for the rest of the live stream. But anyway, the one that I use all the time, I really love, is rev.com. So rev.com is human-based transcription. It's $1.25 a minute, and it is phenomenal. So what I found was Otter is great for blog post for like your 5 or 10 minute videos that turn into blog posts, because it ends up being 1,000 words. But when you have these half an hour long live streams like I have been doing, it would probably be best just to jump right on Rev and pay the $20 or $30 to get them to transcribe it, because there are so many words that the humans are going to take out. So ums and so's, and it ends up being a lot more readable, so that you can just copy and paste it, as opposed to needing to go in and basically do a full edit job on the words that you already spoke. So Rev, really, really great platform. So once your content is transcribed, then what you want to do is you want to create a blog post. So that blog post should have the video embed and the transcribed content. So we're going to go to Done For You, and I'm actually going to show you this. So Done For You, because I was working on it this weekend. If we go to blog, then you're going to see that this is a GSD Daily episode 04. So it was 2 Thursdays ago was this particular blog post. And what I did was I pinned the YouTube embed code up to the top of it. And then I added a little button which sends them to, in this case, is a fully qualified lead VSL. So it sends them to our sales funnel development page, because that's really what we're talking about. It's not necessarily meant for the people who are watching live. If they want, we can go that way. Then I threw in a little banner for a lead magnet. And then down below is the video transcript. So we have the video transcript, and then we have all of the words. And I went through and I linked up a good number of them, like lead word, keyword phrases that we're trying to rank for. This is predominantly a big ass block of text. It should be separated by subheadlines. I just didn't have time to do it, because I have 10 of these things now to get done. But ideally, what we're going to do is someday in the future, when I'm not quite so damn busy, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and add subheadlines, break these down, and make sure that each of these keyword phrases are linking to other pieces of content or articles and stuff outside of Done For You, so that we really get the link juice flowing. But as of right now, this is a 4,000 word blog post that is going to rank for all kinds of keyword phrases. Eventually, won't now, it won't tomorrow, it won't a day late, in a day, but this it'll rank for everything in a month or so. So every day we're spinning out one of these huge blog posts, these huge pieces of content that we're able to work with in the future, it's awesome. Now, if we go, we're going to go back to the checklist. So make sure the subject of your blog post includes the keyword phrase that your content is about. So before I posted this article, I went through and said, what is the phrase that I can use for this content? And the phrase that I'm trying to rank for here is lead funnel. Lead funnel gets a bunch of searches every month. It's kind of, something newer, probably because of ClickFunnels, but so I make sure to use it heavily throughout this blog post. Then we pasted the YouTube embed code in the blog post, because Google owns YouTube. So usually when you paste a YouTube video, you get a couple of bonus points from the organic traffic. Then you paste the transcribed content. And then you format that transcribed content, including subheadlines, links to your offer, blog posts, and add at least one picture. So I added a picture. It was a banner ad. I did not include the subheadlines. I did include links to offers and other blog posts, though. And then include the MP3 or MP4 file in the blog post so that it gets sent to the podcasting platforms, which I did do. So the MP4 file, which is hosted in Amazon S3, is linked in that blog post using the PowerPress Blueberry plugin. So PowerPress podcasting plugin for WordPress. So this is the plugin that we're using. You add it to your WordPress site, you set it up, it creates a YouTube channel and all that other stuff. So the Done For You has 2 podcasts now, GSD Daily, and then also the Done For You podcast. So I added another channel, and then I set that up inside this PowerPress. Now, let's see if we kick back, apply categories and tags, which I did, and then publish it. And then you want to share this blog post to your social profiles, which can be automated using Jetpack's Publicize feature. Jetpack is a free plugin for WordPress. Jetpack is created by the creators of WordPress. Now, once that is done, once your content strategy is up and running, it's fired up, then what we do is we handle the second piece of this process. So over, there we go. Need to figure out a new camera setup or something. So once the content is live, then we figure out the next phase of this, which is the paid traffic. So if you're at the beginning, we talked about, when you leverage content, you're able to spend less on paid traffic and still get the leverage without spending $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 a month on ads. You can still get a tremendous amount of leverage both now and into the future because you're using the content, which is ranking in Google, and then it's bringing traffic in, long term. So the paid advertising strategy that we use is so before we talk about paid ads, what we want to do, we want to get into the mediums. So your live stream should be created for your ideal customer avatar, the person who knows nothing about your brand and is totally cold, meaning they don't know what your offer is, they don't know what you're doing, they don't know who you are, probably even. So when you're talking, you want to make sure that you're relating to that end user who doesn't know you. They don't know. They haven't been pitched yet. They have no idea what's going on. All they know is that they're interested in your content, and that's really about all. So that's where the beginning of the know, like, and trust factor comes in. It's like dating. You don't immediately walk up to a girl and ask her to marry you. You walk up to a girl and ask her out on a date. You know what I mean? So that's the idea with the live streams. Now, the paid advertising strategy, basically what we want to do is we want to take that live stream and we want to push it out so that we're attracting people who are interested in our message, who like interests that we know our demographic likes, who does things that we know our demographic does, who searches for things that we know our demographic searches for. So then they start to learn about our content that way. They go to Google and they search for a keyword phrase that is directly correlated to the content that we produce. So in this particular case, they're going to Google and searching for lead funnel, or any of the hundreds of variations of the phrase lead funnel, lead generation funnel, lead funnels, building lead funnel traffic, whatever. So they go to Google, they search that thing. Hopefully we show up in organic, but if we don't, we can always push the envelope and run PPC, run paid traffic to this phrase. Then they see the blog post, the text, makes sure that we get a great quality score, and then the video bonds them to Done For You. They hit the button, they go off, they're down the sales funnel development journey, they opt in, they schedule a call, like the whole deal. So it is a nice content marketing strategy that starts with content. Now, I'm not like literally straight up pitching, oh, you need a sales funnel, you need a blah, 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 like I'm welcoming them into our world by giving them content and allowing them to learn at their own pace, basically. And then they can take the plunge if they want, and if they don't, that's fine too. You know what I mean? So that's this paid advertising strategy keys into that particular skill set. So I'm just going to drop this PDF again here. So if I slim this down, it might make the words bigger for you. No, it doesn't. All right. Does this work? No. Anyway, so the live streams we boost as paid traffic. So basically what we're doing is we're going out and we're saying, all right, this live, anybody who likes this is going to be able to see this live stream. We might spend $10 or $15 or $20 or $30 a day on said live stream. Most of our clients, we do $250 or $500 a week promoting the live stream. And what that does is it attracts the people who are into that particular thing at the moment. So, like we have a real estate coach. So we'll send out he'll record a live stream. We'll push it out for the next week. Anybody who watches more than, generally anybody who watches more than 15 seconds of that live stream or a through play, they get retargeted into the next offer, which is like a webinar, which is an automated webinar sign up. Sometimes it's a lead magnet. So basically what we're doing is we're using the live stream to pre-qualify traffic, and then based on how much of that they watch, then they get kicked into the next offer in the sequence. Now, sometimes if we have a big ad budget or whatever, we will actually make sure that they watch 25% of the live stream. So that has worked out really well too. Oftentimes when we're going directly for a sale and not necessarily a new lead, then we'll go 25%, 50% of a live stream, or multiple live streams, so that we know that this is an engaged prospect, and then that they know who he is, So then what we do, so the cold traffic sees live stream, warmer traffic, people who watch 25% or more of a live stream, or they visit the website, or they take some sort of an action over and above just kind of seeing the live stream and then, continuing to go. Then we show them either a webinar registration ad or a lead magnet ad. So they get to download a lead magnet or sign up for a webinar. That is usually a video as well. So that is usually just a 60-second to 90-second video that says, hey, thanks for, basically it just kind of starts cold. Now any Facebook video needs to talk about the pandemic in some way and then shift it into the offer. You need to meet your traffic where they are, or meet your customers where they are, as opposed to what you think they should be doing. So then your hot traffic, anybody who watches, your webinar attendees, your shopping cart abandonment, all of those people, retarget them into the next phase of your sales funnel. So if they hit hit a product page or hit a sales page, then you want to send them into the shopping cart through a retargeted ad. Or if they sign up for the webinar and attend the webinar and actually go all the way to the strategy session booking page without booking a strategy session, then you want to invite them to book a strategy session. So these are all things you can do with URL-based pixels inside the retargeting platform that you're in. So whether it's Facebook ads or AdRoll, you can basically say if they go to this page, but then don't go to this page, show them this ad, which sends them down the path even further. So you're always pushing them downstream. So those are the three levels of paid traffic that we end up playing with. Now, Google ads, we always try to get 50% of ad budget should be Google. So you want to manage your high buyer intent keyword phrases. These are multiple phrase keyword phrases, 4 words, 5 words, 6 words. Now with voice search, more and more people are actually using longer and longer keyword phrases. So you want to make sure to work with those. And, then you have the same kind of cold traffic and then retargeted traffic, sales funnel or marketing funnel inside Google as well. And then we finish it all up with email, so they see the banner ads that are based on what they do as they go through your systems, they see the banner ads, but then when they opt in for the lead magnet, they then get emails about the webinar registration. When they opt in for the webinar, they get emails about the strategy session. So we're always making sure that they're moving down the same path that they're seeing through banner ads. We make sure they're moving down that same path in email as well. So it's a cohesive effort. Now, this is a pretty intricate growth plan. I mean, you have your free content up front, you have your paid traffic on the backside, your paid traffic promoting the live stream. So there's a lot to think about and a lot to roll out here. If you have any questions at all, go ahead and go to doneforyou.com and then fill out the little form, or you can go straight to setting up an action plan call with the team. It's doneforyou.com/start. Now, this rollout plan, it can be intimidating. There's a couple things that you need to just kind of be aware of and think about. The first is like the primary piece that kicks this all off is the live streams or the videos. So you, as the subject matter expert, as the specialist, nobody can create the content better than you can. And if it's a 5 or 10 minute video that you deliver live through Facebook or LinkedIn or whatever, then you're able to really connect with your end users, your prospects. And then the rest of this kind of falls out of that video, because you have your video, and then from the video, you get the content transcribed. You just literally embed the content in a blog post, and then paste the transcribed video. And then everything that happens from an ad standpoint after that, there's the boost button inside the Facebook page. If you want to be more intricate, you can kick into the ad manager, and actually set up their audiences and everything else. But, just a little bit of action is going to take you a really, really long way when it comes to getting this kind of stuff fired up. So organic traffic, you're going to end up getting some search results that way. You're going to get likes, comments, shares. People are going to share your content with other people. So you're going to pick up some good viral growth that way. And I mean, it's not going to go like apeshit viral. You're not going to get 22,000 shares because you said something witty on a live stream, most likely. But at the same time, you're going to be impacting people that you don't know you're impacting. You're going to be helping people that you don't know you're helping. And that's the point of this. That's the point of organic traffic. That's the point of literally showing up and doing what it is you do. So yes, you want to grow your business, but you want to make a difference. You want to make a change and a transformation. And at the end of the day, that's why we all do this shit. So if you need help, go to doneforyou.com/start. Make sure to download this growth plan. Just throw this in the comment section again. And tomorrow we're going to be talking about something else cool. I'm not real sure. And if you have any questions, go to doneforyou.com/GSD. And I will talk to you soon. All right. Thanks.